M7 didn't just break records. It changed how the world views mobile esports, and that's not hyperbole. The M7 World Championship set a new all-time peak of over 5.68 million concurrent viewers, eclipsing every mobile esports event in history and ranking among the most watched global esports finals ever. It wasn't just a Mobile Legends triumph. It was a seismic moment that proved mobile competition can draw mainstream audiences and cultural impact on a massive scale. Welcome back to Mobile Legends News. At the MLBB M7 World Championship in Jakarta, the world tuned in like never before, smashing previous viewership benchmarks and solidifying Mobile Legends Bang Bang as the definitive leader in mobile esports. With millions tuning in across platforms and languages, M7 didn't just set the numbers, it set a new standard for global esports entertainment. Today we'll break down what these record-breaking figures mean for the future of mobile competition and the wider gaming industry. You see, when we talk about the M7 World Championship's record-shattering viewership, it's not just a random blip in numbers. This surge didn't happen because of one epic grand final or a single dramatic day. It was the result of years of ecosystem growth, smarter broadcast strategies, and regional passion converging at the perfect moment. In other words, M7's massive audience wasn't accidental. It was engineered by a series of strategic evolutions in the Mobile Legends Bang Bang ecosystem. This wasn't a Mobile Legends triumph. It was proof that mobile esports had matured into a global entertainment powerhouse. One of the biggest factors behind this historic milestone was genuine global representation. The tournament didn't just rely on Southeast Asian powerhouses. Teams from regions like Eastern Europe, Latin America, the Middle East, and China were all in the mix. This wasn't token inclusion. It created real global narratives where viewers from different continents had teams to cheer for, rooting interests beyond the traditional Asia-centric bubble. When audiences from 5 or more continents could see their regions battling in the same world stage, it becomes a massive shift in how mobile esports is perceived. This genuine international structure didn't just expand the audience, it validated mobile esports as a worldwide competition. And unsurprisingly, broader representation led to broader engagement, especially in markets eager for localized competitive storylines. At the same time, Southeast Asian esports culture was a driving engine behind M7's success. Countries like Indonesia, the Philippines, Malaysia, and Singapore aren't just large player bases. They are viewership powerhouses. Indonesian and Filipino broadcasts alone hit peak viewer records in their local languages with millions tuning in concurrently. This regional dominance in viewership wasn't accidental. It stemmed from years of deep community integration and fandom development. MLBB's regional pro leagues such as MPL Indonesia, MPL Philippines, and MPL Malaysia built intense local followings. These weren't passive audiences. They were dedicated fans who followed their teams week after week, season after season. By the time M7 rolled out, that grassroots loyalty translated into massive spikes in viewership, especially for matches featuring national rivals. Indonesian, Tagalog, and Bahasa Malaysia streams set new language-specific esports peaks, showing how localized passion fuels global metrics. But beyond geography, another critical factor was where people watched. MLBB Esports strategically expanded into platforms that traditional esports often underestimate, particularly TikTok Live. This wasn't just broadcasting on more platforms. It was meeting audiences where they were already in. TikTok viewership smashed records with millions tuning in through short-form social platforms that had never previously been central in esports broadcasting. This move reflects changing media consumption habits, with younger viewers no longer defaulting to YouTube streams or traditional broadcasts. They want snappy, social, accessible streams that feel native to their phone-first lifestyles. By embracing TikTok as a major broadcast partner rather than an afterthought, MLBB Esports brought tens of millions of additional eyeballs into the ecosystem. And of course, the tournament's production quality played a huge role in retaining these viewers. M7's broadcasts weren't just mobile-class productions, they were world-class spectacles. Multi-language commentary, professional broadcast talent, polished visuals, and dynamic storytelling made the event more spectator-friendly. For many global viewers, it felt like watching a major esports league on PC, not just a mobile game. First-time viewers often decide within minutes whether they'll be continuing watching, and M7's refined presentation captured and held new audiences by offering an experience as high caliber as any top-tier esports event. Narratives also drove engagement. Numbers climb when stories matter, and M7 delivered on that front. Beyond Cinderella runs and rivalries, M7's intrigue came from structure and context. From the Swiss stage, which produced record-breaking peaks, to knockout matchups, audiences were given evolving storylines that built tension over time. Where past tournaments sometimes felt like disjointed brackets, M7's arcs unfolded like blockbuster seasons, with surprise underdogs, dominant favorites, and regional rivalries simmering into explosive clashes. The narrative development was broader than individual games too. It became a conversation across weeks. Fans weren't just watching matches, they were invested in the unfolding story. The Swiss stage itself also contributed to the massive viewership. This format was designed to produce more meaningful early matchups, and it delivered dramatic clashes long before the playoffs. By pushing significant story moments earlier, M7 made every stage feel consequential. Instead of audiences tuning in only for the finals, every match mattered, giving fans more reason to tune in throughout the event. And beyond the competition itself, the maturity of the MLBB ecosystem ensured that audiences cared deeply. Esports doesn't grow by accident. It grows when viewers are invested in the competition. By 2026, the MLBB ecosystem had evolved into a season-long story with chapters, characters, and stakes. Regional leagues fed local interest, community streamers provided alternative narratives, and pros became personalities that fans followed globally. Casual fans who tune in for a single match are great, but it's the invested, returning viewers who push numbers into the millions. M7's ecosystem created this level of commitment, turning casual viewers into lifelong fans. Timing also played a subtle but important role. M7 was strategically scheduled in January, after a period when fans had a clear competitive break following regional leagues and other international events. This created a sense of anticipation, a hunger for high-level competition that amplified audience engagement. Fans returned to watch the world's best battle it out, and the carefully planned calendar ensured maximum attention for every match. And finally, commercial credibility helped propel viewership. M7 attracted global brands like Visa, Red Bull, and Realme, signaling that this wasn't just a mobile game tournament. It was a global entertainment event. Sponsorship matters because it widens the pathways through which viewers discover the tournament. A brand with global reach doesn't just bring gamers, it brings general audiences, casual viewers, and even non-traditional esports fans into the fold. This amplified visibility and added another layer of legitimacy to MLBB esports in larger entertainment markets. In the end, the M7 World Championship record viewership wasn't just the result of a single factor. It was the perfect storm of global representation, regional passion, platform innovation, broadcast quality, compelling narratives, competitive structure, strategic scheduling, and commercial alignment. This ecosystem-level approach didn't just deliver millions of viewers. It validated mobile esports as a global entertainment force. With MLBB continuing to expand its footprint across multiple region leagues and innovative tournament structures, the world is only just beginning to witness what mobile esports can truly achieve. Basically, M7's record-breaking viewership isn't just a milestone. It's a statement to the entire esports industry. For years, mobile esports has existed in the shadow of PC-based titles, often dismissed as casual or secondary. M7 proves that this narrative is officially over. Millions of viewers across 5 continents tuned in to watch pros play on mobile devices with the same intensity, strategy, and drama as any PC tournament. This isn't just about numbers. It's about cultural legitimacy. Sponsors, investors, and mainstream audiences now see mobile esports as equally capable of delivering global spectacles, intense storylines, and passionate fandoms. The numbers alone are proof that mobile esports isn't just growing. It's here to stay. So what do you think? Do you think M7 proves mobile esports has officially arrived? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's start a conversation. And don't forget to check out our next video where we break down what comes next after M7. From the future of global leagues to rising stars in mobile esports. Till next time.